All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to work two multiplication problems. 3-digit by 1-digit. One factor is 3 digits, one factor is 1 digit. We're going to do two things with each of those problems. We're going to first estimate the product, and we're going to second find the actual product. Then we can compare and see how we did. See if our estimate was close to our actual answer. Remember, as I said yesterday, your estimate and my estimate may be different, because the way I estimate it is a way that makes it easy for me to do in my head. Your head may be different than mine, so you may be able to do it differently in your head. Okay, but I'm going to show you how I estimate. First of all, I'm always going to write them vertically. I'm not going to do my math like this. This is cray-cray. This is cray-cray. So I'm going to do it vertically. I'm going to take the larger of my two factors, and that's going to be my top factor. The smaller of my two factors is going to be the bottom factor. Bottom. So now, I'm going to make 384 into something close to 384 that makes this problem easy for me to do in my head. So if I take 384, something for me, I might change it to 400. Because I can multiply by 400 in my head very easily. I'm not going to change my 1-digit factor because there's no need to change this. So this is going to be my estimate. And when I'm multiplying and I have trailing zeros, I can just put those zeros down here, because 2 times 0 and 2 times 0, they're just going to end up down here anyway as zeros. Then if I need to look at my multiplication chart, I have 2 times 4, which gives me 8. And so my answer should be somewhere near 800. Now remember, you could have changed it to something else. You may have changed the 384 to 38. Maybe you know what 38 times 2 is and you can do it in your head. Or it's easier for you to work out. My estimate, or what I'm changing the number to, and what you change the number to, will probably be different. Not always. Maybe I can teach you to think like me. But they'll probably be different. So this is my estimate. I'm going to take that estimate and I'm going to compare it to my actual product. Now, as I've said, when I multiply, you only have to know 1-digit by 1-digit numbers. That's all you have to do. If you can read a multiplication chart from 0 to 9, and you can write a multiplication chart from 0 to 9, then you should never have a problem doing multiplication, no matter how big the factors are. So this one's pretty easy because I know my 2's. I have 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. And 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So 768 is the actual product. Now why is it smaller than 800? Because I started with 384 and I made this bigger. This factor is bigger than what it started as. So my estimate is probably going to be bigger than what my actual product is. And remember, I'll post this on the Tube of You and probably on the Classroom of Google so that you can look at this. Hopefully you're writing it in your warm-up, because I might put these problems in the warm-up tomorrow just because it would be fun. So now I have 3 times 2,831. Again, I am not going to try and do this problem horizontally. I'm going to write it vertically. I'm going to take the factor that has the most digits, which in this case is 2,831. 2,831, and I'm going to multiply that by the smaller one, which I just put as my second factor, my bottom factor, bottom. Okay? Estimating it, I'm going to change 2,831 to something that's easy for me to multiply by 3 in my head. So I'm going to change that to 3,000. And I'm going to leave the one-digit factor the same. That is my estimate. Well, I know what 3,000 times 3 would be is 9,000. I can take these 3 zeros and just move them straight down, because if I did the actual multiplication, 3 times 0, 0, 3 times 0, 0, 3 times 0, 0. And then all I need to know is my 3 times 3, which I can look at my multiplication chart, or I can draw a multiplication chart, and I can find the answer that way. But I know 3 times 3 is 9. So my answer needs to be somewhere near 9,000. Somewhere near 9,000. Now I can take and find the actual product. And again, all I need to know to start is my multiplication factors of 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 8, 24. So I have 24 hundreds. I need to change some of those hundreds into thousands, because I don't want to carry around $2,400 bills, because my body would not be used to that much money, and it would probably fall over because it'd be so heavy. 3 times 2 thousands is 6,000, plus 2 more thousands is 8,000. Now, estimation is also really, 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 really helpful when we start with multiplying in decimals. It will help you immensely when we start multiplying decimals. But I can't emphasize enough. If you can do one digit by one digit, it doesn't matter how many digits are in the factor. So you need to get that in your head so that you don't get all nervous when you have bigger ones. And I'm also going to emphasize very much that estimating first before you solve it. Don't just get an answer and round it. That'll make me cray-cray. You don't want me to be cray-cray. Okay? Estimate it first, then find the actual answer. Estimate, answer. That'll be extremely valuable as we move along into decimals.